Literally, it's no pressure. We back again. What's going
Back
on?
again. You dig? The real and triple O Bangem Bugg up in literally no pressure. You know what it is. Y'all better get motherfucking excited, man.
No, the other way.
Y'all better get motherfucking excited, man. It's going down.
Yeah, let's talk about last night, man, cause you know, he was telling me he was going out to the Ghost Bar, and I ended up going to the Ice Bar. So when I got out to the Ice Bar, though, it was like girls, they was shaking their ass in the parking lot. They was yelling to me, "Are you single?" And I wasn't even really paying nobody no attention. Then some girl, she walked up, she said something, but I ended up leaving, and then I went to the Ghost Bar, and I hit the strip. And that motherfucker was packed. It was like motorcycles, bitches. It was like bitches everywhere. Like, what it was like on the inside, man, because I ain't get to go in.
Man, I went in, I went out, I went in, I went out, man. But on the inside, that shit was lit. Shout out that boy Lennox NT, man. One of the best club promoters out here. One of the best showcase promoters out here as well. But yeah, we was in that bitch. We was lit. Girls in there shaking. The whole nine, man. And one no goddamn beef. Niggas in here kicking shit with one. The shit was the whole shit was lit. Even after that shit ended, like the outside was lit as well. Police out there kicking and everybody smoking weed. Police driving through there, they ain't really start trying to shut shit down to like 3 or 4 o'clock.
Yeah, I noticed like people being real cool about weed, cause like a lot of people
It's
like
weed.
they have weed all on the car, hanging out their pockets. I guess.
Well, you see out here, goddamn Pablo Escobar out here in the middle of the street, man. It's weed, man. Everybody smoke weed. I bet you the president smoking a little weed time to time.
Speaking of the president, you know, it's been a lot of people saying like Obama gay. You heard that before?
Never have.
They was saying something about I heard something about it was a guy came out saying he did something with him, and it was like the guy came up dead. But that just popped in my head. I thought I'd bring it
Well,
up.
if I was a former president and you lied on my name like that, that probably might be the consequence. You know, the president, some guys move a certain different way, man. So I don't know. I don't want to speak on that. I don't know what may have happened or what may have not happened.
Well, yeah, man, I be hearing a lot of shit, but I guess we was supposed to have Gülden. He like a rapper slash like rock and roll. He got it's like a merge between rap and rock. But he didn't send me a song, so I don't even know if he coming or not. But hey, if he don't, he don't. But I guess we gonna start it off. It's a video I seen too. I sent it to you. It was a chick, like she was chasing a guy.
Oh yeah, I seen it earlier on Well. Yeah.
And she was saying she was gonna stick him, and he was like laughing about it, like he thought it was funny. He ended up
He
jumping
thought it
in the
was
car.
funny, but he didn't think it was funny for real. He kept this distance.
Yeah,
And he let her goddamn get close on because she was serious about stabbing.
And I know he said something about $20, and I was like, she finna stick the nigga for $20?
That's what it looked like. He said, you left your car in the middle of the track. Go get your car. Why you still chasing me? You just gonna hop out your car?
I ain't never had no. I don't think I never had no girl chasing me, but I get chicks like trying to hit me all the time. Go ahead, tell me a story about or you can't talk about it.
Just, my baby mama used to be crazy. But you know that's another story. I don't want to put her out there. She almost stabbed me for it. It's just that.
It was a matter of fact, I was with some chick I work with, and she like, I don't know, I said something, then she like slapped my shoulder.
Some chicks like that aggressive shit now.
I ain't with all that shit, man. I always say, I be like, hey.
It's not a bitch you want to grab you, want you to goddamn grab him by the neck like, bitch, come here. Give me that pussy.
She was she was like, I was just like, hey man, don't do that no more. I was like, I know you don't know me for real, so don't play with me like that, man. So after I said that, I was like, hey, I know you don't know me like that, but don't do that shit no more. Like, I don't play like that. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, I don't mind the chick talking crazy. Well, mm-hmm. I put it like if a chick said something about my mama, that wouldn't make me go off on her.
You know, some chicks don't know how to communicate though with dudes, bro. That might be her way of communicating. She probably want to give you some pussy.
Actually, it was the same girl that you know the story I told you.
I don't remember. I can't recall.
It was the story about the shit that happened at work. Like, you know what I'm saying? If somebody was passing by and shit.
This story still doesn't ring a bell to me. You're gonna have to tell that one.
When the girl sucked me off on the job, that same chick.
Oh.
So, yeah.
I don't remember that, but I'm it's starting to sound a little familiar. You know what I'm saying? It sounds a little more familiar.
But yeah, I just all that plays like it's alright to play, man, but all that hidden shit, that leave that shit alone, cause I be restraining myself, cause I don't ever want to be like in a situation where I'm getting handcuffed over something that was so small.
Ooh, man. They got so many of us locked up, boy.
Over some bullshit.
Domestic. That's something you don't want to go to jail for, domestic.
So did you see that that latest Dave Chappelle special? Well, it was like, it's a clip of it.
Yeah, I seen the clip.
I thought it was pretty dope, man. He really be he really speak his mind. He really he be speaking up for like black people. So I guess that kind of really separates you from the other comedians who try to stay like on the soft shit or whatever, but he really be speaking about stuff that can get you blackballed,
cause he'd have been blackballed before.
Yeah, I guess I don't give a fuck. Cause he can still sell out like arenas and shit just from.
Man, once you got a natural God given like gifts like Dave Chappelle, you can't deny his funny. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker is the way he looks at life and put perspective into it and makes people laugh. Like, you can't blackball that. You know what I'm saying? He got a natural gift to do that shit. Like, he's one of the funniest people, if not the funniest, on earth to me.
Yeah, well, I think I'll put Corey Holcomb. He one of my favorite comedians. I'll put him like in the same light as Dave Chappelle.
Not me.
You ever listened to him before?
Yeah, I have.
Oh, I think he like.
He alright, but I remember he got into it just hilarious.
That's why you don't like him?
No, it ain't that. It's just he really personally looked like a sucker to me when he came at a girl like that. You know what I'm saying? But see, so if you in the industry, so you feel like you shouldn't say nothing back to a female who say something crazy to No, I ain't say that.
Cause I think she said something about him first.
No, I ain't. She didn't say shit about this nigga.
I forgot how
she took a photo with her son.
Yeah. He said something about it.
He said that's why these niggas are gay or something or whatever. Like, talking about he really come in on the picture, on the family picture.
He knew who she was, I think.
Of course he knew who she was. She's an upcoming comedian.
She's going wild now. He was saying he didn't know who she was at the time.
It don't matter, bro. That's some sucker shit. Like, you spoke on some shit. He shouldn't have spoke on her. You know what I'm saying? Then backed out of it like, I was so wet. Like, Like, bro, that's her family. That's what she do with her son. You know what I'm saying? He shouldn't have spoken that shit. That was some sucker shit. So, not saying like in the industry, like, in my head, back in my mind, I'm like, oh, you do sucker shit, you a sucker to me. You know what I'm saying? That's just me.
Well, I don't see it like that. He got a show where like they talk about stuff they see in the media, and I guess he spoke his mind about it. He always saying he talk about gay stuff. If he sees some female shit do, like he speak on it. I don't really see it like that. He just speaking on media, I guess.
That's cool, and then I just said the way he did it just hilarious. He had like a personal. It looked like something personal, and that was some
personal
shit.
beef with him.
Yeah, it was some sucker shit. Like she taking the family out, and you went and posting that shit under her shit. You know what I'm saying? Talking about that's why these niggas is whatever he said. He was implying that her son was gonna be grow up and gay or whatever. You don't even know the little man. You know what I'm saying? You don't even know how she raised her son. You don't even know how they interact around each other. Like you don't know none of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I actually, before she was up and coming, I actually was looking at a lot of her storylines and Instagrams and shit. Cause that's what she grew up off of. And shit, her little boy is just like other regular little boys, you feel me? That nigga he ain't no soft little boy, he ain't no crybaby, he ain't doing none of that shit. So obviously he got a man in his life somewhere, you feel me? But he shouldn't have said that. That's just what I'm saying. That was just some sucker shit, so I'm like, oh, I lost some respect for him.
Okay, I put it like this. Okay, if you go too far in a situation, like, is apologizing good enough, or like you should just not even say nothing about it? Like if you go too far or something like that. Like him, okay, like if he was like, hey man, like if he heard what you said and was like, man, you right, man. Let me apologize, and he apologized. Is that good enough, or like he just not even saying nothing about it?
That's on him more. He like me. Character goes a long way with me, man. Like some people apologize because everybody else looking at them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some people don't really apologize to be sincere. Like politicians, they apologize all goddamn day, but are they really for the people? Are they really sincere?
Yeah, they just saying whatever you
what the people want to hear.
Like remember when Hillary Clinton was like she keep hot sauce or some shit like that.
Right. This nigga Joe Biden just said if you don't vote for Biden, you ain't black.
Stupid shit like
that. Just made every black person don't want to vote for this nigga.
And not like your ass.
Like, bro, who the heck? When is it okay for a white person to determine what is black and what is not black?
It was matter of fact, it was another guy. Well, it's a guy. He do like an interview type of show. Was it No Jumper? Mm-hmm. He said something about black people wouldn't like that. He was doing an interview with
Dane Dead.
Yeah. He was like, how you gonna tell me what black people want? And he kept trying to go past it.
He didn't answer the question.
He kept saying that. He said, no, we ain't going no further. Like, how you gonna tell black people what they want? So I guess that's like a thing. They be feeling like they can tell black people what they want and all that kind of stuff.
I don't know, but I ain't with that shit. Black person can't tell me what I want, so damn sure a white person can't.
So what you think about Candace Owens like saying all that like negative shit about George Floyd? Like she was saying, basically,
what she said?
She was just bringing up like his criminal history, kind of like how the news do. Like if we did wrong, they gonna bring up like all our history of getting arrested, or whatever kind of trouble you been in. They gonna bring it up. They gonna try to find the worst pictures, basically to paint you as a bad guy, to like justify them doing something bad to you. So I guess it's a lot of like people like
I feel like she was paid.
She paid. I don't know if they paid or they just want to be like looked at in a certain light by white people.
She was paid. She's a hater to her own race.
Yeah, a coon. But
she way beyond coon for even speaking on George Floyd negatively when he didn't do nothing to die negatively.
Yeah, I mean,
he was out here robbing motherfuckers when they handcuffed them. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't out here doing no shit.
That shit was sad as hell, man. Thinking of somebody laying there crying and asking for their mama.
Blood coming out his hand. No.
That shit sad as hell.
His mama, well, a lot of people ain't talking about his mama he cried out for was already dead. So that means they let you know he was losing life like he seen his mama on the other side. That's deep, bro. That's crazy.
Probably so, man.
That's like,
Yeah.
I don't know how to feel when it comes to that. Just, I don't know how to feel. I don't even know how they can expect the next day to be normal after, you know, they put that shit on the news like that.
Yeah.
You got white people, like, white people rallying for black people who ain't never rallied in their whole life. You got white people going against their parents, you know what I'm saying? Mom, that is not motherfucking right, Mom. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's not gonna be in everybody to hate, man. They gon' it's just sometimes it's in you to see that something like that's wrong. I shouldn't be doing that.
This is a new generation, mother. You're hating on Beyonce and Leroy. And they out here kicking it, Mom. They just want to smoke their weed to be peaceful. I ain't gonna say that when these a lot of mixed, a lot of white people who fight for black rights and meeting a lot of black people doing these protests. It's gonna be a mixed world in a minute. Like
Everybody gonna be beige.
yeah.
Yeah, so you matter of fact, they say that Black Lives Matter, their whole movement is from like a white guy.
George Soros.
So are you with the Black Lives Matter movement, or you just kind of like whatever, like I'm just for the people?
I'm with the Black Lives Matter movement, but not with the Black Lives slogan.
Yeah.
Like some people are using it as a slogan for social media, or the boom protest, boom. But when I say I'm from the Black Lives Matter movement, I mean people, the streets, and those people. You know what I'm saying? And like we ain't gotta put a name on it. You know, Black Lives Matter movement as a whole race, whole generation. So that's the movement out there. I'm not with just throwing on a t-shirt. No, not saying there's something wrong with it, but I don't know who's funding those guys. But if you're ready for black people, I'm with that movement.
Yeah, I was thinking about too, in his Dave Chappelle, what I can't even think of the name of, but in his last stand up when he was saying like I forgot the guy's name, the police officer who raised war on the police department.
Mm-hmm.
He was saying like when they found him, like 400 police officers like showed up and like Swiss cheesed him.
Mm-hmm.
And I think once black people get to that point where we do that same shit, like it's gonna stop happening. Like when one of us get killed, we showing up to a motherfucker house and we gonna do with the same shit that they'll do when we kill one of them. You get what I'm saying? So not showing no mercy, and somebody gonna have to pay for that shit. So hopefully it'll get to that point instead of just like that yelling out, talking about get off him and tearing up property and shit. Like you need to tear into somebody's ass. That's how I look at it. So yeah, did you it was another video about it was a guy, he was fighting with the police in Atlanta. You seen that?
Go ahead.
Well, it started off like the video was just showing him, they was wrestling the guy down, and I think he punched one of the police. He got up, they tased him, and he was running with the taser on the guy. But it didn't show the pump.
Did he square up with a police officer?
It was something like that.
It was on like a basketball court or something?
No, it wasn't that one. It wasn't that one. He was after he was the police officer tased him. He was running up behind him, but the camera stayed to the left, and they ran over to the right, and you heard like pop pop, and they had shot him.
Dang.
So, I guess when somebody like that gets shot, like, do you kind of see that as wrong? Like, if somebody like is fighting the police and they get shot,
The police don't gotta shoot nobody. They got amazing. They like you just said. They got tasers. They got all this shit. Their guns should be your last resort on an unarmed person.
Mm-hmm.
Stop being scared. You know what I'm saying? Apprehend is what you go to training for.
But you know, a lot of them can't fight, man. They
Don't become police officers.
yeah, you.
Yeah, what the fuck you mean?
We have a lot less police officers, and that was a requirement.
If police officers have to be required to fight, boy, niggas better. It'd be nigga goddamn. It'd be nigga going in the house, bro. Like, they want them police who can fight come out here. What? You should be the one, nigga. They were like, what? But it'd be more. I bet it'd be more of a respect.
Yeah.
Real.
And cause it was a video too where it was I think she had like some type of Down syndrome or something, and like she was like she ended up like she hit the police officer with the handcuffs and he started bleeding and he couldn't really do nothing with her, but he didn't shoot her though. Like he just
You better not shoot a mentally challenged person.
Both of them was black too, so I guess they probably had a
No, man, the challenge you got government papers. Said this is what I got. I'm mentally challenged. You talking about burn? I think they would have did more damage. Even though they still damage going on behind the George Floyd stuff. They would have shot a black unarmed mentally challenged person? Boy, what?
Well,
They probably burned the White House down itself. What?
Cause you know they don't show mercy to handicapped people. Like they didn't knock people out of wheelchairs.
Yeah, but a lot of people ain't capturing that on video. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people ain't capturing that on video.
Well, I think wasn't it on video? I know it was a picture of it. I don't know if it was on video where they knocked the guy out the wheelchair. But
Damn.
It was a picture of it.
They gonna knock a nigga out the wheelchair. But they thought you gonna run? Like, damn.
I don't give a damn.
Police officers horrible, y'all knocking people out the wheelchair, man. Like, I used to be like, there are no, I used to be on some shit like, it's good cops, all cops ain't bad, but I feel like now, like growing up more and more, just looking at it, I feel like it's a good cop that know there's a bad cop somewhere in that department. And if you know that, if you're supposed to be a good cop and you know there's a bad cop in that department doing this shit, then you're a bad cop because you're not reporting.
Yeah, that's why that guy had got fired and who claimed war against the police department. He told on another cop,
right? And
they fired him. So once they do come out and speak, man, like the police don't trust you no more. Like they be like, get the fuck out of here. You gotta let us be evil. So did you see it was a story about a guy was hanging from a tree, I think it's in Palmdale, California, and the police they ruled it as a suicide.
Yeah, I heard that, but I didn't hear no more information about it.
The only information I was seeing a video where they was on. I guess
niggas don't kill themselves by hanging themselves in
the tree.
In the free world.
In a tree.
Now in the jail culture, yeah, sometimes. But even then those be iffy, you know what I'm saying? Somebody could have strung them up. But in the free world, where that takes a lot of goddamn willpower to hang yourself up in the tree.
Yeah. If it do is.
And then for nobody to see you. Yeah. Then for nobody to see you doing all this, like, don't nobody notice you got a big ass rope and you got them pulling yourself up all these tiny knots. Like, no. That don't sound right.
Yeah, it sounded a little fishy. I guess they ain't really trying to investigate it.
Y'all already know what happened. They just ain't trying to release it.
So there might be a police officer's son, shit like that be going on. Okay, I guess we'll get on a little lighter note. Okay, if your chick accepts a gift from another man, is that cheating?
It depends who that man is.
He ain't related to her.
My chick.
somebody who like her.
My chick gonna accept me once we know, man.
Yeah, I feel like that's disrespectful because if you ask a chick, like, is it okay for you to accept the gift? They'll be like, hell no. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's a little disrespectful.
Right.
Okay, yeah, it was a video too where it was like that, you know, the white lives matter. Like they was doing some kind of shit where the guy had his knee on the guy's back. I guess trying to emulate George Floyd. Like, so when you see them type of protests, do you think like should black people like throw shit at them, or should they ignore them, or yell shit back, or like what you think?
On that, all I can say is black people do what you do. Do what you do. Those dudes I wouldn't be stunting though, but black people do what you do. Because certain stuff you shouldn't be imitating.
Yeah, you right. It's kind of like a slap in the face almost. Okay, so matter of fact, you know, I had went to Baby Bishop video shoot, right? And I had seen, I don't know if the girl was with him, but I was like, hey, how you doing? And she didn't say that back. Then when I was with the other guy, you know, we was playing cops and shit. So we sitting in the car, and I had brought it up to him. And he said, yeah, man. He said, I like my girls to be like that, cause he was like, some hoes be too friendly. Like, he was like, cause I was like, yeah, you right. Cause sometimes I done been with a chick, and she'll see somebody she know. Matter of fact, it was the chick I was with, and she seen some guy. She said some negative shit about the guy. And then when he noticed her, she went over and hugged him like they was cool or something. And I was like, well, yeah, bitches do little disrespectful shit like that. So if your chick walked up and hugged the dude, do you see that as disrespectful?
Again, my chick wouldn't do that.
Yeah, I definitely think it's disrespectful though, but that was one of them bitches I was with, like, I ain't take her serious. Like, she was acting like she wanted to be serious, but I wasn't faithful. Like, no time in the relationship, because she was always doing some shit where you just be looking at her like, I can't believe this bitch to do some shit like that. But and it was another story too about I don't know, this cop shit going crazy where they cooked a guy in a 180-degree shower for like an hour.
The police?
Yeah.
I heard
the police, but
I heard police. I heard, you said who?
It's the, what you call the people in the prison, the guards or whatever in the prison?
CO.
Yeah, the CO. I guess it was the CO.
Was the guy mentally challenged?
No, I don't think.
Okay, there was an officer who killed the person by putting them in mentally challenged person, put him in a hot tub, like hot water, like in the tub, like boil.
Damn.
Like real shit.
It was like his skin fell off.
Yeah, that's over.
Yeah, man, I don't even see how you could watch some shit like that. That'd be like watching somebody, I guess they see it as boiling pig feet or some shit. Like, they don't even, I don't know, have no kind of like connection or no humanity whatsoever, but I don't think I could watch something like that, man. And it was did you see, I don't know if you like, you a fan of like UFC and MMA.
Mm-hmm.
It was you know who, what was it, John Bones? You know who
big dude.
Yeah, he took a picture, right? And it was a guy, like a white guy on his back. And I thought it was a little funny, cause
White guy's been on his back his whole life. Not to
maybe so, man, but I thought that was a little funny looking. I just say that, but that's a bad motherfucker though, John Bones. I don't think nobody can fuck with him. It's another fighter. He in a lower class weight, and he been talking shit about him, but I don't think he can fuck with John Bones, man.
He probably just trying to get some money. Get some publicity.
Yeah, cause then it's when I watched the other smaller guy fight, it's like he pretty much barely be winning. So I don't really think he can fuck with John Bones. So yeah, this how I be every time I come in here prepared. Like half of my questions will be for like
The
guess, and then the other half would just be about like talking shit. So I kind of gotta kind of improvise or whatever.
I know that boy done walked in the building.
What's up?
What's
up, man?
Walked in the building.
Yes, sir.
What's
my girlfriend.
How you doing?
Oh.
That boy Gülden is in the motherfucking building, y'all.
Turn on
Make number 4, yes, sir. Well, make sure you talk good. I'm looking into that. I'm gonna flip this camera around. I'll be right back in.
Yes, sir.
I am back to life. Gülden has walked in the building.
Yes,
I came
sir.
back to life. I'm already a little turned from last night.
hold on, in the camera.
We talking about the box of the Purleys.
On the what?
Box of the Purleys.
Oh, yeah, where they at?
Come in.
I need to re-up and down.
They coming in.
I need some more. Shout out to Pure League, man.
Oh, let me get out your way, sweetie.
You kind of turn straight if you can. Yeah, so you
We need in here. Right, guys.
turn straight if you can, so it'll catch you from.
Oh. Yes, sir.
You can scoot up just a little bit.
I'm trying to get my way on camera.
Yeah. Okay, I guess we'll start it off with how did you get the name Gülden?
I went to Wiz family vacation in Miami, and we went to go see like one of the little palm readers, like little psychic people, and she was like, you got this like golden aura about you. She kind of like paused when she said it, so I was like, I mean, that might be a nice little name. And then on top of that, I feel like the golden child of my family. Like, if I call my sister right now, I guarantee you she'd be like, yeah. Like, she was bad when I was.
Okay.
So,
We got the wrong mic on for him, right? That's not.
Whoa!
4. It's 4, right?
What up, those?
Okay, there you go.
One take Timmy.
Yes, I
Oh,
am.
you know.
Okay, so when did you decide to take music serious?
When I flunked out of school. And I was just like, yeah. Because my brother was doing it for a while when we was growing up. And then, probably, whoa, better. Yes, sir. There we go. But, I forgot the question.
When did you, how long you been doing music and when did you decide to take it serious?
What, 4 years now? And then that was right after I got kicked out of school. So when I got kicked out of school, I was trying to figure out something else to kind of do. And then music was always one of the things where I would keep it as like a sideway. So then I was picked up.
What you get kicked out of school for?
I flunked out. Straight like that. I used to be embarrassed about it, but now, yeah, I'm living, so I don't even care no. Yeah, I flunked
There's
out.
some people that didn't even make it to high school. Some people flunked out middle school.
Alright, so I guess what?
She specified college.
College, yeah, college. Dropped out of college. Shout out Kennesaw State.
Oh,
shout out Savannah State University.
Oh, you good?
Yeah, that part.
So how many tattoos you got and like which one like mean the most and why?
I sound kind of police.
I tattoo everything the police use.
And then the little unk on my chest. They got my niece's name like right here at the bottom. And then my nephew, I got the little what is it? Roman numeral. That was called Roman numeral. Like 2. Like for Deuce, because his nickname is Deuce. So it's that.
So like would you ever get matter of fact, has a girl ever tattooed your name on it before?
Never.
So would you tattoo a girl name on you?
Yes.
I guess what's up then?
I get it like a fat. I'm gonna get like a fat upside down A. It's gonna be an upside down A like right here on my rib cage.
Oh, for
Mhm.
for real. Oh, so y'all get married then? That's you getting a tattoo? It's about to
Blood
go there.
sacrifices.
Okay, so like you hear like a lot of celebrities are like assholes. So like I guess like which celebrities like been the coolest that you met, and like which ones was like a total asshole to you?
Teddy Riley was cool. DC Youngfly was cool. He was super cool. He was super cool. My worst experience with women. I don't think I can't really say because we like in the city, so if it like be one of them clips where it come back later on and be like, oh, you in the city, yeah, so
Oh, this was
we're gonna leave that one alone.
okay. So what was your I guess your best and worst performance?
Worst performance was the first one.
What you forgot your lyrics or something?
Nah, I started too early, so like the beat played kind of long in the beginning anyway, and then when he ran it back, I didn't hear him run it back, so I started flowing it, and then in the middle of it, the lyrics came in from where I already passed, so I was just like, wait, tell me a quick lesson though, just like you just jump in it like nothing happened. It's kind of like but the best one was probably Atlanta Dream. I was like, yeah.
Okay, so what was I seen a video where you was in South by Southwest, like, so how was that experience?
Dope. Like I think people be like, oh, South by Southwest is played out or like don't want to do it no more. That mug is lit, bro. So lit. We met Rollo. Yeah, we met Rollo when he was going to the club one time. He was like 30 folks deep, all white kind of in the way. And I was like, want to go dab him up? So that's a cool experience too, being Rollo. He was real. He was just like, what's up, bro? Like, it wasn't no like,
Ain't no bougie.
yeah, he
like,
was just like,
get away from me, I'm a celebrity type shit.
what's up, bro? Like, type.
I fuck with Rollo, man. He fed a lot of people, man.
No cap, but yeah, South by is definitely a move.
So you originally you originally from Atlanta?
I was born in Huntsville, Alabama.
Alabama, shout out to Alabama.
So then from there, I moved to Charlotte. Well, technically, I moved to Georgia for a year, but I don't remember that year, so that don't really count. And then after that, I was in California for almost a year, so I don't really remember that either. So technically, all I really remember is Charlotte.
Oh, so you was like in elementary school and stuff, like when you was moving?
Man, I moved a lot. Oh, a lot, bro. Like Virginia, North Carolina, Georgia, like.
Where y'all moved so much?
Ask my mom, bro. I really don't know.
You know, a lot of people in the military and stuff.
Nah,
like
it
that.
wasn't even that. It was just like, it was just moving. I felt like I was on tour every time I went. Like,
Oh, so your parents still together?
my stepdad and my mom, or not my real dad. He's still in Alabama.
So I got these interviews where I say anything, like, you know.
Oh,
so,
shit.
I like them.
So like what's your relationship like with your dad? Like, it's cool, or y'all don't really talk?
It's cool. Like, it's cool. We cool. Like, yeah. It's straight.
So y'all talk, it's just like,
I mean, it's like we talk, but we talk through a third party. It's never like you reach it. It's just kind of weird. I don't know, to be honest. So it's like we talk, but we don't talk.
okay. Guess we'll move on from that. You don't really want to talk about that. Okay, so you got the rock star vibe.
Yes, sir.
So like, I guess who is your biggest influence, like as far as like music, or like is it rock or is it like rap?
Lil Wayne and XXXTentacion. Something like that.
I didn't listen to X until like he was dead, and then like when I heard him,
but his music is dope as fuck.
The first time I heard of him is when he started that little beef. Like, I remember the little viral clip of the song when he had it. Then I just remember him like beefing with Drake or whatever, like, or whatever that whole thing was. So then I was like, who is it? Like,
Right.
Who is this part? Like, so I was like, man, it's lame. Like, he over here just trying to clout chase. So then I played that revenge tape. We was in the car. She had picked me up from work, and then that was the first time I played. We played it all the way through, and I was going to the first showcase, the one that like didn't go well too at the same time. And I was like, this shit is fire. Like, anything that I had negative about, like, was left, I was just like, this shit's fire. Like,
But it's excellent.
I heard it was the tape with the Moonlight song.
Yeah.
When I heard it, I was like, I get it. Like,
Yeah.
he dope as hell, man.
different.
Yeah.
Like, nobody like the same thing.
Yeah, he like the rock and rap like mixed up together. Like
He like that indie rap slash punk slash emo slash, I don't know, there's just so many different, like.
A lot of people don't know SNX was street nigga too. Straight up.
Yeah,
What I
they,
heard, I
they
don't
said
know.
like I heard something about like
came out,
he
he
confessed to like stabbing like a whole bunch of people or
Nah,
something.
he did like a year and a half in prison before he got dropped in the industry.
I ain't even
And
know
then
that. Oh yeah, he did.
some
'Cause
dude
that's when he
tried to come on to him in the shower and he beat the dude almost to death.
yeah.
Yeah.
They say he was
That's a
on
little extreme, like he
Yeah.
got molested or something.
But shit, not in jail. Shit,
I'm about to say-
you in jail. What's extreme in jail?
From his interview, he was saying like it seemed like he was, I guess, already thrown off. So then you in jail. So now you getting even more thrown off. So then it's like anything
You know,
that
it's
you
a
like,
street fight. He got some of these street fight clips.
hell against like big niggas too, not like big niggas. He just stop.
You should be one with you any day.
Okay, so you know I like to jump around.
Yes,
so,
sir.
So with Ambria, how you say Ambria? Or Ambria is it Ambria?
Yeah, that's fine.
Ambria. Okay, so how did you know? Like, what gave you, I guess, the vibe to be like this gonna be my girl? Like, what did she do to like make you be like this? She need to be mine.
Surprise birthday party. She had asked me on the slick, like, what was one thing I wanted for my birthday that I never got, and she gave me like a surprise birthday party. Me and my homeboy actually. Shout out Flood. Yeah, I'll take Flood. K Flood deserves on Instagram.
Okay,
I
I
got
got.
put in all that.
Okay, I seen. What was it? It was a picture you were saying that you had left work to go see.
Man, Nipsey. Bro, my mama fired me, bro. That was crazy. Say I'm lying. Bro.
Damn, Mom.
She about her business, bro. She don't. I was working over there at Camden Places. It's over in Midtown. So I was working as a little package handler, like concierge. So you come there and get your package, so like whatever. Then I saw on Instagram he was on, you know, the little the marathon tour and stuff. So he was stopping off at South DeKalb Mall. I'm like, South DeKalb Mall. I'm like, technically that's probably like, I say I could probably still underestimate Atlanta traffic at the time. Went over there, was in line for like an hour. I was like, I waited this long, bro. Like,
I gotta see it.
whatever's gonna happen already. So go all the way through with it, and then yeah, it was like being like this godly like figure, like.
So it was like cool as hell, like.
Bro, I ain't never ran across no energy like it yet. Still, like, and it's not no celebrity type energy, no type of. It was just like I can't put my hand on. It was just this feel, this aura, where it's like, dang, like you feel like when they say you feel like you're in the presence of greatness. That was like the one time I can honestly see it. Like that's what I know what it feels like when you in the you like humble, like not worshiping nobody like God or nothing, but you just like, whoa, let me get.
You know, I wouldn't really like when I listened to his music. I wasn't really feeling Nipsey Hussle music. Probably the only song I really like what he got was it? How you say it? Roddy or Roddy?
Roddy Ricch.
Right.
Yeah,
So
Nip
that's
got
the only song I
music.
like.
Nip got 10 years worth of music.
I was looking at
Straight
it
up.
more on straight, like how I look at Tupac. I don't really know a lot of Tupac music, but I like respect him on the movement type of aspect, the leader
Right.
type of aspect. Like what
Nip
he
was talking
really
about
doing.
getting deeds,
Pop
the
got
houses,
dope music.
buying
What?
land. You know what I'm saying? He was talking about real shit, about
Yeah.
empowering. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Everything was taken
niggas ain't
from
rapping about that shit.
Okay.
Niggas just want cars, bling, hoes, cars, drugs,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Straight like that, for real.
Look at the
20,000 on
video.
some jewelry, but you can't go buy a block.
You
You can't go
feel
buy no
me?
building. Can't like.
Your mama still stay in the trap. You know what I'm saying?
You
But
trying
we
to
gonna
hurt somebody's
shoot.
feelings.
We gonna shoot a video out
You
here. though.
talking about something?
From the open micers I see, it's like you'll see a lot of people who be throwing up a lot of money and they don't even have a car. You get what I'm saying? So
Bro.
that shit do look kind of foolish though.
when you get around them folks that like really got it like that, and you notice like they're not amused by that type of stuff, it make you think differently. Like
I know some real hustlers don't.
I can go take that bill.
They Uber in there.
Uber love them too. Smooth transactions, you feel me?
Niggas might have 10, 20 on them, but they riding Uber on your ass, but on low key.
No cap.
Okay, so
But I don't know nobody.
I heard.
So how was your performance at the State Farm Arena?
Dope, lit. Should have had more people out, but it was lit regardless of who came out. Everybody that did came out. I appreciate it. Lit.
So how did you book that?
I'm performing this year too again.
Wait.
July 3rd.
State Farm?
Nah, they moved.
Mm-hmm.
So the Dream is playing. I think they're in the old Georgia Tech Arena. Or I gotta get corrected on that. I got it, but
Make sure you shoot me the info.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
pushing up.
most definitely.
I'm pushing up.
Bro, last year it was dope, bro.
So what was the actual event at the State Farm Arena?
Like basketball game. Like
What was the game?
yeah, they was playing Minnesota. Bro, I knew it was lit when they was coming out. Where they was sitting on the bench. Bro, they looked at me and gave me that look, kind of like, this is a Minnesota team, like this, you know what I mean? So I was just looking like, oh yeah. That's like, we gotta keep going type.
You ain't look, I went out. The rain out there did with you.
Man, bro,
Oh God.
we letting it happen
Energy
this
and
year.
everything.
We letting it happen. We need at least 100 people. We
Man,
just
shit,
gonna slow
State Farm Arena. These folks taking a break playing basketball right now, performing. Get what, boy? You gotta show your ass, bro.
Bro, what?
This a whole goddamn
Come on,
arena full
bro.
of people, man. You gotta
So
show your ass.
it was like halftime, or was the beginning of the game, or
It was pregame, so I was supposed to do halftime, but some scheduling conflicts had happened, so I ended up doing pregame. Shout out Bishop. You know Bishop, like a lot of folks that I invited, bro. I had just met Bishop like 4 days before that and invited him. And bro pushed up. I didn't even know him like that. I was just like, so that's why I kind of look at him a little differently too, because on that day too, so.
Shout out to
He
Big
good,
Bishop,
he good,
man.
he good.
That boy, that's out.
Yeah, it's so skinny.
Yeah, I get a good vibe from her. That's why I be trying to. I hear them more time to time.
The Mississippi boys.
Yeah. So I guess direct access radio. Like, how did you come about getting a radio show?
Bishop had, I guess he had started working there probably like, he was there for a minute. He had posted a flyer for interns on Instagram. I saw it, hit him up. He brought me through. Some things went left on a couple other situations, so it opened up a segment or a chance for another show to like open up. And he was just like, y'all want to do it? I was like, yeah, I do like it. I like talking to artists and different business people and like whatever.
Networking.
Yeah, like, bro, you meet so many people doing on radio, bro. Bro, people be sleep on it because, they be worried about their artistry or like, I'm starting to realize, bro, you meet what, bro? You
Man,
move in media, bro.
People these days want realness. They want to reach out to their artists, know what the fuck they
For
doing, and what type of personality they got. You know what I'm saying? Like,
real.
it ain't like the social media shit for real. So you gotta have a presence out here, man. You want to know what you got.
Yeah, you
going
need the
on.
internet presence.
Yep.
For sure. Okay, so what song have you written, and like I guess what song have you written and it means the most to you, and like why?
Day off.
They all.
Yeah. Well, honestly, it's off day and day off, which is weird. Had it like this. I think that's why I kind of like named them similar, kind of the same.
Similar,
Yeah, that one. So, day off was just straight all the way through. That's what, like, that was a freestyle. Now I know, I really didn't write that. No, that was like we was just drunk, a little high, and that was just a straight like boom. Like swear.
So like you smoke. You one of them smokers who smoke every day. Like as soon as you wake up, you need to hit a blunt or.
I've been smoking for so long, and like so many, like the culture is so much around you smoking that it ain't even that. It ain't that deep to me. Like I can smoke with you or I don't. I don't know. It's not like I need to. Now if I'm recording, if I balance it right, I can do it right. I have to smoke a little bit, and then, but I don't have to smoke all day, every day. I can smoke a blunt through the day and kind of be like chilling after that. Or we can smoke 3 or 4. I still be chilling after that. Like,
Right.
I don't be pressed about it pretty, like, I don't know.
So, like, have you had like a real bad experience, like smoking, like when you pitched by yourself?
Dabs.
Damn.
The first time I took a dab.
What happened?
Man, I think it was the people we were around. Cause I didn't really know the like 4 people we was with. I just knew my brother. So when I took it, like life just started to get real for some reason. Like real, like I can see people's souls type real to the point where I'm like sitting here like, dang, no, I'm like, ooh, so then we go outside and the grass blades are like moving. I'm like, bro, I swear this is only supposed to like this some acid stuff. Like you only hear about stuff like that on acid.
You saying this shit ain't just weed?
Guess what, bro? This was different. Horrible. Like I remember we went to my homegirl house. Everybody like, cause she was sick, like super sick. So everybody like that lived in that little park that all hung out went to go see her. Man, I was looking at her like, like, ew. Like, I can feel your sickness. Like,
What?
I don't know.
Like
Bro.
an STD or something?
No, not like that. Like,
Well, high as hell, boy.
yeah, that.
I can feel you.
I can feel you. It's like I feel sick now. Like,
So, like you do edibles?
yes, I love edibles. I eat edibles every day.
So edibles don't get you like high, like to where you tripping like that, or
Maybe your body high.
Yeah, like I just feel good off of edible. Like I don't even feel hot. I just feel. It depends though, cause some of them little gummies, they like tricky. Like you take 2, bro. That if you go check that last podcast I just did, my boy Sean they gave me 2 little edibles before he came in. Man, like 30 minutes into it.
like you want to go to sleep, or
Boy,
okay. So I guess in the news, you know, we've been seeing all these police incidents. So like, have you like, what was your like worst experience like with the police?
as far as like brutality wise or like harassment wise.
Either like, would you feel like they was just doing too much, like went too far?
It was this black police officer, Officer Brian, badge number 058. I swear to God, it is Decatur Police. Decatur Police. He followed me for a whole mile, bro. So, you know where Agnes Scott is?
No, I ain't familiar.
Oh, so there's a little. Yeah, it's like Indicator. It's like that little road right there when you coming from like the Flash Hills area.
Mm-hmm.
So I went down, circled around. He went down, circled around, got behind me. So when I made that right off of the light, I just kind of zoomed it. And then I ain't seen him after that. I go all the way down. After that, he just pulled up behind me. And he just started following me the whole time. To the point where I was like, all right, I know he about to like. Then he pulled me over and badgered me with questions. I wasn't doing nothing wrong. He said we had robberies around this area.
I always got robberies
I'm like,
around
why does it always seem like there's coincidentally hella robberies that happening down the street that motherfuckers ain't hearing about?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but
Yeah.
Officer Brian, badge number 058, Decatur Police.
Yeah, they don't
Shame
get
on you,
they
Officer
don't
Brian.
get in trouble for shit like that. They can
They
slap
should strip the Brian from your name. You never King Nicole.
Okay, I guess who do you feel like got like the best live performance that you been witnessed?
Uzi.
Uzi.
And Travis Scott too, I can't lie. Uzi and Travis Scott.
Yeah, I think Travis. He
That's
got
right.
really high energy.
He got a what?
That one is different.
The little park he had built. He did some
Oh.
little park shit.
Astro World.
Yeah, but he actually got there trying to make it come to life at one of his concerts.
Yeah.
Like,
He got. I think because of that, they got it open, right? Somebody had closed down before. Oh, my back. My back.
Damn, I ain't even my job.
trying to kill one of our people.
Okay, so how was your experience in New York?
Oh, it was cool. Expensive. Manhattan is expensive. I would never move up north. I would visit up north. Like it's cool to see. It's cool
The
to
people rude up there.
Yes.
Rude as hell. Huh?
you be friendly, they think you up to something, or they think you like a simple like what's up is just like
What you mean, what's up?
yeah, like
what's up,
or just
kid?
looked at
What
just
up,
kind of
B?
like then they
What up,
aggressively
son?
ordering something, trying to order a little pizza. What you want? I'm like, dang, I talk this super aggressive, like
Calm
down, bro. Like I'm gonna like
Hey, me and my friend the other day we was talking about what R&B singers come from New York, and we could not name none. Like I said, I can't name one off the top of my head. Like just New York R&B singers because they so aggressive. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't really listen to R&B like that either though.
exactly, but there's no R&B singers from New York. Somebody let me know. Chime in. Let me know.
I can't think of none.
I'm sure they got some. Just Mary J. She from where's she from? She from New York, but
That's a woman. I'm talking about like what
R&B,
what R&B guys do you know right now is from New York? The last one I knew was Jaheim or somebody, bro.
I thought he was from Cali.
Who, Jaheim?
Yeah.
Was he? I don't think.
You don't know, say
New York.
Okay, do you feel like the riots are they like the right thing to do, or you feel like people should be doing something else, like when a tragic situation happen, like police brutality?
The point we in right now, I feel like anything goes. I feel like if you're going to peaceful protest. As far as like messing stuff up, I feel like that's more of a ploy to get the martial law into effect. So one or two times is cool. Like, you know what I mean? 1 or 2 times. But I don't know. But a lot of people gotta look into the anarchists too. Like people getting paid to kind of like riot and mess stuff up and like it's a lot deeper than what people think.
Okay, we're gonna jump around again. You know, if I say something that you don't want to answer, just say, bro, I don't want to answer.
Oh no, I'm a PR. I'm a totally divert from
Okay, so have you had a threesome before?
Never.
Never. Okay. So which matter of fact, how long y'all been together? Like what, 3-4 years or something?
4.
4 years.
Going on 5.
Okay, so so how long should you be with a female, and like you think it should be like the right time to propose or get married or something?
I don't ever feel like if you're asking me personally, I feel like everybody's different. Like I feel like there's people that go on that never get married but always stay together and just live like they married. I feel like the people that go
That
get married.
that goes on a lot in Georgia, man.
Yeah, like I feel like it's kind of.
Chicks turn around, we stay together, but we ain't together. What?
But I think you should just be ready. Like more than just love, ready. Like secured, like financially, like secured.
Fair.
That's a huge leap, bro. That's joint accounts.
I don't think you gotta do joint accounts. I mean, both of y'all should have your own account. That's how I look at it. Have your own money. I mean, if you do a joint account,
You should have at least one.
The business account.
Not even the business account. Like,
an account with like
if you
y'all
live
just come up
together
with the same.
and
You
you
know what I'm
paying
saying?
insurance together, and then you mess around and have kids, there better be a joint account. Cause why we doing all that? I ain't cash out this every time the kid needs something.
You see, it's true too. Like you might as well withdraw it out there. Like I feel like when you financially secure and all that is just kind of
It just comes.
it just comes. Like
That's
you
a
just
big part of
you
relationship.
put $50K over in this account. Both of y'all each from your own business. Y'all put whatever. And like she said, like, oh, he need 50 for a field trip. All right, bet, boom.
Let me go get out the joint.
Yeah, you wash the dishes. Like, okay, bet, throw a little 10 out the account. Like,
Okay, so like you don't have kids or anything? You don't want none?
I do
You do? How many? What, like 4?
3.
3?
But for some reason, I have a feeling I don't have like the amount of wealth and success I want. I'm gonna find it just like it's cool. Like
You sound like you going for a 10 or something.
Yeah, you gonna be a boosie, but like by the same woman. So how many boosies got? Like 8 or something?
Probably a 10.
a dime. dog.
I know Future got a 10.
Yeah, I do like, honestly, maybe like 4.
But shit, I really don't see no problem with if you can take care of them.
That's what I'm saying.
Nigga can take care of their kids, shit, have 20 of them if that's what you want to do.
But don't have them too far apart. Like, I kind of want my kids to like grow up together, like level down. Each one teach you an experience. Like the oldest go through it first. All right, now they put the middle one on game. Then the middle one go through. Then he put technically the second middle on game. Then the last one he or she is sharp. Like just pass it down.
So you like the only child?
Mm-hmm. It's me, my sister. I have 2 sisters and 2 brothers.
They in Georgia too?
One's in Georgia, one's in Colorado, one's in Vegas, one's in Tennessee. Yeah.
Okay. We jump around again. So the show Empire, right? Do you feel like it's kind of like a negative energy, a negative like depiction of black people?
I'm gonna be real with you. I've never really seen it.
Yeah.
So serious.
I love that answer right there.
And it's not even like I didn't know. Like, I like stuff that kind of intrigues me.
You watch Power?
Power got
Shout out to Power.
And the funny part about Power, my dad tried to show me Power one episode one time, and I was kind of like, all right, it's cool, like whatever. And then they heavily got on it at her crib when she was staying with her brother. And then that's when I was like, oh, this mug is hard, like addicted,
Sorry about it, Terrence Howard. No Empire.
No, bro.
Ain't
You
Power
got
that
Hustle and Flow, bro. Hustle and Flow, bro. Yeah, that's my movie too, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, Mikey.
Get Rich, Die Trying.
Yeah.
50 Cent, Terrence Howard.
Yeah.
Well, Empire for me, I tried to watch it, but it was a gay kissing scene, and I couldn't. It was too long.
You lost me.
I
lost me.
I had to stop watching it. But I noticed like when I started, cause I ain't had cable for years, so like when I started watching Netflix, it'd be like every single show like had like a gay scene, and it's just like I just stopped watching.
Empire originally was coming on regular.
I just started watching like YouTube stuff. You get what I'm saying?
He said I'm not gonna control it.
I ain't been watching like the Netflix type of stuff.
I don't watch it, bro.
I watched like
I watched probably like the first season when it first came out. But other than that,
I'm gonna rewatch.
once they started doing that extra shit, like no disrespect to the gay community or whatever, but certain shit you shouldn't just keep putting on TV like that. Like forcing them like at a certain age, this shit was on regular cable. You know what I'm saying? You got another man trying to get another man head on like this.
I would love
like,
to perform
great.
at this year's gay pride if they got one though. Not even gonna cap.
Yeah.
They ain't spin the bag. Not even holla at me.
You feel
I
me?
put
But,
what?
like
Holla
I said, I
at
have
me.
no problem with the gay community, but certain stuff you shouldn't force on kids at a certain age.
GoldenGoldBookings@gmail.com or outlet.com. GoldenGoldBookings@outlet.com. I know this about to reach. I seen the numbers. It's gonna reach. Yeah, I do Gay Pride Festival, Country Festival, a KKK Festival. Book me, you heard me? Like,
I don't know about the KKK.
Man, I'm gonna be like, hey, can we all just get along?
A brick gonna come flying at your head.
Drop my deposit.
Okay, so
I ain't fucking with the
have you ever been in a situation like when you with your girl, right, and a guy be doing too much, like if you with your girl and the guy he'll come up flirting like, man, your girl fine as hell. It just be like doing too much.
The most recent thing that happened, what I found, like, I'm more and more finding it funny now, just because it's like, you know,
Y'all niggas hate.
we was at a video shoot, and I guess we was about to walk to the store, like there was a cross, and I was like, you know, yeah. Well, anyway, we're not gonna get too deep into it, but when we was walking to the store, he's like, yeah, man, like, and Bria kind of cute, and I like to start laughing.
Who said that?
One of the dudes that was there, I forgot.
He ain't no homie, is he? He damn friend.
I ain't know. I was like, you
Now,
don't
know
know,
that
so
was acting
it's
high,
cool, like
like he was on crack or something. He was like, he was on heroin or something. He kept jumping around and shit. That was him or was somebody else?
We're gonna
Hey, but I had the same thoughts though.
that's out of pocket.
Okay, so if see we talked about this earlier. So is it disrespectful like if a guy try to give your girl a gift, like you'll let her take it, or like you know how guys they'll try to buy your girl a drink, anything like
a guy that is not
it's
related, no relation.
I found I can't even really like get too upset because she gonna do what she wanna do anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't put it like this. If rent coming up, and you know rent coming up, and you're at the club with your girls, like let's like this is what I'm learning more and more is like developing a business and being in the business, like literally separating your feelings from something. Like okay, buy a couple of drinks, save like what, $50, $60, or spend $50 or $60. If I don't know shit, I don't know. Like shit. I don't know. I mean, hey.
Oh, so you don't care? You want some play?
I'm not gonna say I don't care. I mean, I'm gonna say I don't
And
care.
niggas do
as
that
a
anyway.
process, but
Niggas do that in the club anyway. Oh, get them drinks. Get them.
they gonna do it anyway. Like
It's just on.
they just trying to get
gonna bite or
the
not.
they trying to get the vibe. Okay, like I get it. You know what I mean? I would probably do the same thing if I was in a situation, not even on no extra stuff, but just like you want to make sure whatever is lit. Like black queens, of course you want a bunch of black queens with you. Flex, spend some money. Hey, rent is expensive out here nowadays.
Oh, so y'all live together?
Nah, she got her own crib.
That's what's up, then. Okay,
Her personal questions.
She says that. No.
okay. Do you feel like it's natural for a man to have like one female? You think it's natural? Like when you thinking about the history of like black people?
I believe in like
Polygamy.
polygamy. As far as not believing in it, like I feel like it's okay. I personally as a person, bro, and do what you want to do, bro. Like literally, that's the thing that I have to deal with on a daily. Is like you can't always make people happy, bro. Like you always just do what's gonna make you happy. Like if it make you happy and you authentically and genuinely don't care what nobody gotta say about it, like do it. Like don't make yourself unhappy trying to do something you know what I mean?
Okay, has she ever made you cry before?
Yes.
For real?
Yes.
Boy, you afraid. Boy, you afraid. What made you think of that question?
I said.
Listen, she ever made you cry? Come back to direct access next. So I'm getting on these. I'm next time. Like so. You got social security number out here? I like it though. I make it like.
I'm being there.
I like
Triple logo being there cool, man.
Okay, what about you, man? So has a female ever made you cry?
Yeah, bro.
Every real, come on, bro.
bro.
Don't let it. You know what made me really not believe it? I got a sister, bro. Her niggas crying before. Like I've heard different, like, bro.
That first one make you cry, turn you to a savage.
Okay, I got a question. Okay, if you see like it could be like your homeboy or like your cousin, like if you see your like your homeboy girl cheating, right? Should you speak on that or you just be like that ain't none of my business?
My homeboy girl?
Yeah. Somebody you close to.
Excuse me. It's like I would want to say something because I feel like I would want my niggas to say something. Then it's like, damn, I don't want to get in the middle of it too at the same time. But I feel, to be real, because I want that same energy, I would have to because like I can't not do it to you and then you expect you to do it for me type. Like I might do it slickly. I would try to tell her first, like, you know, I look at the shows, like, I'm gonna go to her first and be like, hey, I know. And, like, you already know what kind of awkward predicament that puts me in since I know. So, can we just, like, you have to now. Like, I know, like.
I ain't saying shit. I'm going my own separate way. I don't know.
And that's like my brother.
I'm gonna look at you like this. I'm gonna look at you like this and just go my opposite way.
Yeah, like,
I don't want to see this shit. But you know, coming around me.
Okay, what's something a girl can do that's unforgivable to you, to where like you ain't no working it out if she do it
You go hang out with the ops.
with the ops?
Or you like
Enemies.
you what's it called? You slander name to the ops. You can slander name. You can slander to your girls. You can like, come on, bro. Niggas slander to like whatever, but not to the ops, bro. Like that's a no no. That's a no. Like I will forget cheating and all that before. It like because I guess it's a pride thing. Like cheating and stuff like that. I can't.
You wouldn't go kick with my enemy?
If I mess with you hard, like I'm soft hard. I'm gonna be like. I may be storm off and like not whatever, but at the end of the day, I'm still going. But you go talk to the ops, bro. That's so like.
Will she call the police on you?
That's fucked up, bro. That's fucked up.
Could you forget?
Hell no. Hell no. That right there would be like, wow. I actually if I did something to cause like to, alright, but. If it was just one of them like petty, like you just call him.
He's raising his voice.
Okay. I'm gonna be like, wow. I'm 155, 160 pounds, bro.
Like what she pull a Karen on you like, he's raising his voice. I don't know what he's going to do. He looks like he's gonna ring the doorbell, but I don't know if he's gonna ring the doorbell.
Man.
He shouldn't have a key.
Okay. Have you ever caught a girl cheating on you and like how did you react? Like
I've never like caught a girl physically cheating on me.
what about like some phone stuff?
Phone stuff, but I think one of the worst ones was what you call it? I think it was like my freshman year, and it was like my freshman year at college. And it was this one girl, she kept like harassing me to like, not harassing me, but she was kind of like on me. So then I was just like, you know, whatever, we cool, whatever. We go to this thing called the Commons to go smoke and like play spades with my homies and stuff. But she walking with one of the football players to the room, like I wasn't even hurt. I was just like right there, like, this is life. I learned a lot about life in Savannah, bro.
Like that's just what they do, man.
Savannah made me into the man I am today. I swear.
Wow,
It gave me the confidence to do anything I do.
cheating.
All that, like Savannah, bro. Savannah.
Okay, so did you like in college you was like on a sports scholarship or so you didn't play sports in high
I
school?
tried.
Just wasn't no good, huh?
Man. It's a lot. It's a lot, bro. And then I did
Bro,
video
you gotta
film.
live for that shit in college,
Bro, I did video film for Kennesaw, bro.
You gotta live for
I
that
think
shit.
that made me make my mind. I subconsciously kind of blocked any football stuff happening because I saw the grind. Like
What
that's
position you played in football?
slot. Well, in high school I played quarterback my senior year, but when I went to the white schools I played slot.
Yeah, that I heard like they don't allow you.
Bro,
no
what?
matter how good you are.
Man, you better be like Michael Vick or something, or Russell Wilson.
What?
If you're Russell Wilson, they probably let you.
If you're Russell Wilson.
Shout out to
They
Russell
might
Wilson.
let-
I
they might let you
was
go.
about to say.
Russell Wilson got that swag, like, hey, how you doing? Like,
He just thug it. Like I love Russell Wilson, bro. We met him at the mall in Richmond when he was transferring from Nebraska. Was it Nebraska or South Carolina or NC State? He was transferred from NC State, I think. Him, his sister, his mama was just in the mall. This man's hands are huge, bro. Like no homo or nothing. Like just looking from a
he's
distance,
throwing the
like,
hell out of football.
bro. Like
Freaking
huge, bro. Like I can see why he kind of be able to like move how he moves. Go.
Okay. About the I guess have you dated a female with kids before?
Mm-mm.
Oh, you haven't?
He said,
So you probably would never like that was your thing. Like hell no, I ain't dating.
I can't. I appreciate it because my stepdad raised me.
That's right.
I just can't do it.
That's
That's some real spit though. Like I just can't because I don't want the awkwardness of like you're
Junior.
my dad, but you're not my dad. You're not my real dad. So
That's what they
anytime-
always say to
Yeah,
you.
I'm not trying
He
to.
ain't my
be
real
that.
dad.
Then it's like you
The
right.
real
so,
dad don't
yeah.
even give a fuck about him at all, but they always say that. I know what that's like.
Go to sleep. No, you go to sleep.
Okay, so have you ever been in a fight with a female before?
Domestic charge.
So are females
I fought my
that
sister before.
who won? You won?
She beat my ass.
That's how you was
I was
against your older.
I was playing a little PlayStation on a little stool, and she just like ran and like snatched the stool from under me. Knock her ass out now though. Stop playing.
Okay, so how old were you when you lost your virginity?
17, 16, 17.
Starburst. Literally no pressure.
That's about how old I was. It was a Asian. She was mixed with Asian and white. So yeah, that's how I just had started driving too.
Ain't you from? They got
Hey,
Asian
what?
and white women where you from?
Hold on. Back up.
They got Asian and white people there? No,
Back.
I know they got white people.
You said you lost your virginity to who? An Asian?
She was mixed with Asian and white. You know, if Asian and white mix, they still look all the way Asian.
Slit.
Yeah.
It's
so,
because the other genes are so strong.
yeah.
So white. So weakest gene.
I'm glad.
No disrespect to the white culture. The white is the weakest gene.
Alright, so
Temporary folks.
so what's up? Like, what's your? I know you got a single with Baby Bishop.
Yeah,
like,
sir, wake up! Wake up! That
Yes,
one was
sir.
hard, bro. Hard. He tried me when he was in the studio and he was like, he tried me when he was in the studio. He was like, wait, because I was like, I did the chorus, he did the verse, and then I was like, see, we just throw the chorus on it one more time and wrap it up. Just call it a song, like quick little in and out. It took us only about like 30 minutes. He was like, oh, you must ain't got no verse ready for it. I said, I was really just saying it like people like something. Like, he added that extra little boost on it. He slayed that one. Like, I listen to it more and more now. And I was telling him, I was like, I listen to it. And like, I really be like, feeling what he's saying. Like, of course I heard it when we was recording it, but now I just be feeling it. Like,
That's some feeling competition. He told me, you must ain't got
you
no
must ain't
verse
got no. I was like, okay.
Watch this.
Okay.
Watch this.
But it's funny, I really did have a verse ready because
Mm.
some people like writing before, some people like punching in like as they there.
So you punch in?
I do both. So when we're working on like the rock sound and like the messages and real stuff, I'll write it right there. Like I won't I'll write it right there. It's the same thing. I'm just not punching it in and punching it in. If the beat is right and I'm sauced,
No pad, no pencil. Put the beat on. Let's go.
but the beat gotta be, it can't be nothing that's gonna make you have to think or like have to rap kind of fast. It gotta be something you like feel.
Just
Like,
vibe
it gotta
with it.
come. Other than that, I'll just like grab out the pen right there, play the beat. I can write fast. People underestimate my like the speed of my pen game. It's kind of ridiculously fast, and that's no boast, no nothing. Like, hey,
What's up?
go listen, stream all the new music. Lights out, off day off. Wake up, featuring Baby Bishop. You know what I'm saying? Got a song called Leave Me Alone out with Stella. Whole lot of music. Shout out Purple Days movie. Yeah, sorry. Shout out YRS, your Purple Squad.
Turn up.
So like you mainly like focus on doing like singles, or like you release like a whole project with like 12, 14 songs?
So we do the singles right now. We like mapped out a whole plan to do the singles to like kind of start getting the attention. Because now I see what it's doing. It's like causing certain people to be like, all right, now we want a tape type. Like we don't want to just click a single and then have to go and then click the next single. They kind of rather just like let me hear you out. So now we get to that point where it's like tape.
People asking for it.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing an all bars, no gimmicks with like, what was those things called? The no ceilings, like how Wayne did. Just do something like that. Drop a boom mixtape like that. Just throw it out there. Let you know I can like do the whole bars. Then when we push the sound on you, it's gonna like take it.
Wayne used that mixtape game going crazy.
I don't know if I can do it
Like,
like
you
that.
can't even
but-
do mixtapes like he was doing now. He had the shit going crazy. Shout out to Wayne, man.
So you do you freestyle?
I don't. I play around. I don't know. I'm not a freestyler. Definitely not a freestyler. I know freestylers.
So who do you feel like is the best freestyler like of all time?
Cassidy.
Cassidy.
He's a dope freestyle.
Cassidy.
Yeah.
I love Cassidy, bro. Like,
Cause when you hear the newer, like the battle rappers, they kind of sound like he do. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But I kind of feel like people to surpass how his like skill set, but like they kind of it's like they got they
Who you
Cassidy
pick?
DNA in them.
Who you pick?
Lux and like Lux and Murder Mood.
Murder Mook. My brother like Murder Mook a lot.
Let me tell you who I pick.
Who they?
And I like Tupac more than him too, but Big
As a freestyler?
freestyle.
I know he can freestyle. I don't know how. I ain't heard a lot of his freestyles. You get what I'm
A
saying?
lot of his songs that he dropped
What's
were
freestyle?
freestyle.
But you know, like them type of rappers though, they can write in their head. Cause my homeboy, he do that. It'll take him a week to do it, but he'll just write a whole verse.
Some
and
niggas
sing it.
goddamn rap 4 bars in the studio and stop, boom, record, put it back on, plug it back in. Let me do my other 4, boom, stop, plug in, boom, 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 and then they gonna get on the track like no pad, no pencil.
No cap. Like, I'll tell you my favorite form to do, because my hardest part is starting a song.
Mhm.
Like if I catch the first 4, oh, the rest is just gonna flow after that. But it's really me having to catch that first 4. Choruses are easy. She taught me how to do choruses by just like humming.
Or what she sing to a rap?
She used to. She put down the music to get behind the camera. Shout out Ambria with the upside down A behind the camera. Music videos, any type of graphic you need done.
Matter
Also,
of fact, yeah,
You should video
you come and promote. Okay.
You got it.
Oh, you don't want to say nothing?
Damn,
Trying to be like a
she was worried. She decided to be behind the camera.
no,
No,
no, got going on.
She the one decide to be behind the camera. You heard what he said.
Where's it going? Is this gonna be my voice? What's
It's
up?
a camera.
It's a camera right there.
Camera? Okay.
Yeah, she could have pulled up a chair. Hold on.
Oh, no, I'm straight. Good interview.
Okay, that's 2.
Can you hear me?
Okay, so how long you been I guess doing film?
2.5 years, 3 years professionally.
And what really got you into like doing film? Like what made you say this is what I want to do?
I'm big about following the signs and listening to my spirit, and God said do it. So it's already something I was always very interested in, and my family's very interested in films. Like they're the type of people, they pause movies and TV shows to talk about this shot or something that just happened.
That's
So,
dope.
right?
More people need to do that.
Right. We'll sit there and talk about it for like anywhere from 5 to 30 minutes and go back to watch it. But that's been my whole life. So getting up to this point, I just realized, yeah, this is what I should do.
So you went to school for film?
No, I'm about to go to school for film now. So
Dang.
literally, yeah, just started doing. I dropped out of school to do it. Became very successful. Now I'm going back to school to do it to become even more successful.
That's dope.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, so as far as like I guess like so you want to just do music videos or you want to do movies, sitcoms, or like what's your
All of the
plan?
above. Everything. I want to just direct in general. The main thing I want to do is put movies in, the main theater. I'm trying to represent for Black culture.
Yes,
So
sir.
I'm trying
Black Lives Matter.
Yeah, it does. You know what I'm saying? Black culture matters, and people
Definitely.
listen. We're in control of the media, so I want to have a piece of the pie.
Yeah. This world is basically black culture.
Yeah.
It is, bro. They stole everything from us, man. Everything.
Okay, so what's the name of your I guess company? It's
My
like a company.
business?
Yeah.
It's Upside Down A LLC. You can find me on Instagram, Ambria, at Ambria with an upside down A, like a sentence. Just type in Ambria, it will probably pop up. A upside down on Twitter.
Okay, so like matter of fact, how much do you charge for music videos?
Ooh, everything goes by the project. We own post prices.
Okay, matter of fact,
Oh, you set price.
Yeah.
I can't be a set price.
Every project is
What you
different,
say you
know what I'm
wanted?
saying?
Okay. Let me.
I gotta
Yeah,
write this.
yeah.
I gotta write this thing.
Another 100, another one. Yeah, you about at 2,000 or 3,000 right now.
Okay, so for your film, like, so do you plan to stay in Atlanta with doing film, or you want to go to California or what?
It's Black Hollywood here, so I can't see myself leaving, but I listen to God. So God says I gotta go.
LA coming soon.
What about the what you think about the Sundance festivals and stuff? You can tune into that stuff.
Yeah, I'm just now starting to tap in. short film coming out by the end of the summer, so that I can take part in all that stuff too. Because I'd rather have a piece of the pie than just attend or be interested. So, yep.
Also, can you write like scripts and stuff?
We went to the park this morning. Took like 2 hours. I did down to a script I'm working on right now. Short film coming before the end of the summer for real.
Oh, that's
In
what's up,
effect.
man.
Yep.
So it's like a comedy, romance.
It is.
Trap movie.
Yeah. It's like a trap movie. It's for an artist. It's about an artist's life, kind of. It's all
Let me know if you
fiction.
need some extras.
Oh yeah, for sure. You know what I'm saying?
I'll put on my regular demeanor, but it'll be street demeanor.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah, it's around a 4-song EP. So it's like kind of gonna be action, trap life type shit.
Okay, with that though, I be saying like, well, you can get like, if you make films, like you can request or get like grants and stuff. Like you look into all that.
Yeah, that's why I'm doing it. I gotta make it first though, so that start taking the steps. Gotta have something to show for.
Okay, that's
Positive
what's up.
vibe.
Yep, good vibes.
Good vibes only, man.
Okay, one more thing. Okay, what made you say I'm fucking with Gülden? Like, what made you say that? Like, this is my guy.
Like I said, I listen
Had
to
to go to
God,
war.
right? So the first time we saw each other, time was like in slow mo. We had love at first sight. So
Shout out Dr.
that
Fletcher.
still has yet to happen ever again. Like time slowed down. It was just me and him in the room. It was like a spotlight was just shining on him.
Quick
And then-
question. Was both you guys high at the time?
No.
We was in
No,
class.
we were in class.
Shout out Dr. Fletcher.
It was
Okay.
like, yeah,
Okay,
see, you
I heard time
Critical
slow down.
thinking,
I said,
I remember.
oh.
Yeah, no, it was just a
That's
regular
the
day.
first
It was
time.
She's a huge Drake fan. That's all I remember.
If I
She-
can remember,
she-
you're not gonna say we had love at first sight. Get out my
Oh
face.
no,
Bye.
you summed it up. You summed it up. You said it. I just remember the first time when they were talking about Drake, and she was like,
Don't y'all talk about Drake.
hell yeah. I was like,
Yeah.
about Drake. I was like, shit about Drake. Because I love Drake too at the same time, so I was just like, yeah.
You like, baby, I'm fucking with Drake.
And
I'm
I
fucking with
bet-
my
I
guy,
bet-
you fucking with.
I bet all y'all that was in that class that was saying all that negative stuff about him over there, singing Kiki and all this extra stuff too now.
But you know what about Drake though?
Drake,
A lot of
yeah.
people were saying that first. How is Drake gonna become a rapper and somebody writing this shit? Boo. I said this motherfucker was a hell of an actor first. So if this nigga wanted to act to be a rapper, he chose the fuck could have did. You know
When
what
I
I'm
heard the
saying?
reference tracks and I was like,
Cause his bars is.
Drake still.
I said if somebody is writing this shit, the
Yeah.
delivery with them bars are he's cold, bro.
Okay,
It's just cold shit sometimes.
So would you let anybody write your lyrics?
Yeah.
You'd be cool with that. You don't see it as like that make you less of a rapper. You just
No, because I'm an artist. I'm not a rapper.
Yeah.
Like we go to the park. Oh, we're not gonna say too much of what's coming soon, but yeah, I feel like when it's in the room, it's a creative process in the room at that point. It don't matter if bro was like, oh, what should I say after this? No. Hey, it say you should driving in a Honolulu city, and then like, damn, it is hard driving it. That's the same thing. Now somebody want to get like, I got a dude that wrote, shout out Sean Cassidy. He wrote me a whole reference track. I was like, yeah, like he's like, I hear you on this, like hear the words and stuff.
Do you fuck with the skate culture?
Yes. Shout out to the skaters in Venice Beach, man. Shout out both Shotty.
Any skate parks out here you be going to that's popping or whatever?
The only skate park that I've been to around here is the one. What's that? It's on the Beltline.
Yeah.
But under the bridge, they got some. What they call them posers. Don't come out there posing, bro.
Cause I'm not a skater, but I come out there. I ain't hopping on no
you can go
boat.
play on the little pits things they got, but don't be trying to go on them walls and shit. Where you interfering with like this dude,
Need for take that shit.
he own it, so it's like
You come out here playing you want to.
man, you gonna
fucked
get
up.
embarrassed.
Damn.
And then your bands can't be too clean, bro. That's how you know somebody a poser to that. Too clean, your bands gotta be like that, bro.
I'm saying you can't work.
I learned more about the skate.
You can't
Bro,
work
what?
first time.
Bullshit.
Man, wait, let you come in with some all clean, crisp,
This nigga
white
bullshit.
thing at the skate park. They gotta be like,
Get the fuck out of here with that.
did you
shit.
just get them?
Bro, you know, make me go to the skate park. You know, make me go to the skate park with some goddamn beige bands on,
Bruh.
flexing. Look at this poser. Look at him.
The funny thing about like when we was at Venice Beach, it was like gangbanger skating. That's what made me like.
Wow.
I'm talking about like real gangbangers. Like you could tell they really about that. They love to skate. Like they don't care about being called no white boy, no none. They just love to skate.
Pop your ass.
What he say though?
So the skate parks, they kind of be like it's like a neutral zone, like it don't really be no problems up there.
Yeah, I don't know for sure, but like that's the vibe I caught from it.
That's what's up, boy. The culture done changed, boy, for real. Cause I remember the time that, black kids couldn't even get caught with a skateboard, bro. Like, for real, like, motherfuckers, Lil Wayne came and shed a lot of light on that shit. Nigga, why can't we do it?
We created all of this, bro. Like even with rock music.
Yeah, definitely.
We definitely created rock
Chuck
music.
Berry.
Chuck
motherfucking Berry. Shout out to Chuck Berry, bro.
Elvis copied that whole, bro.
The walk and everything.
All of it.
Even the goddamn hairstyle.
As matter of fact, y'all seen that Chuck Berry porn? What? We was farting in girl faces and shit.
Chuck Berry got a porno?
Yeah.
That's an old ass porno.
I'm about to
That's
say.
all I'm thinking.
He looked like he was like his late 40s or 50s.
It gotta be a black and white porno, like Chuck.
It ain't that old. It wasn't that old. It wasn't like he was like 20 something. You get what I'm saying? He was like older.
I'm just thinking about the cloud.
Yeah, that's all I'm like, how can we tell it's Chuck Berry? You know, we're gonna be.
You know what I'm saying?
So I love like.
Did they remaster it, put it in HD?
Man, I'm learning so much about that, diving more into the culture with, like, in the culture of rock and in the culture of the punk scene and stuff like that. They really put you on, bro. Like, we own that, bro. Like, a whole black band might be getting started somewhere. You feel me? Like,
Also,
black band.
I mean, so would you rather be in a band or you'd just rather be like a solo and just rap over instrumental?
I'd rather be in a band and do solo tracks. When, like, that's why I started my whole company with it too. So that way, I don't like to be. I've dealt with a situation where I see what it feels like to be controlled as an artist and you're not even signed to no mainstream label. Like, I felt what that feel like. And that's not. It make you don't want to do music. You're like, bro, I might as well go get a job. Like,
I can't rap what I want to rap about, put out what I want to put.
if I want to do classical music tomorrow, bro, I'll put a classical album out tomorrow. If I want to do country, I'm not worried about no image, no none of that, bro. We can make music.
Creative control in the contract. You gotta have that. If you don't got that, you a motherfucking puppet.
I'll take a good distribution deal though. I'll take a nice distribution deal though.
So you wouldn't do no partnership? If it's more like a
But
partnership?
it is.
They got a partner with Golden Gold Productions and Young Rebel Squad. Straight like that. That's it. That's the only way. I'm not. A dude told me a story how he signed an $8 million contract and he ended up working at McDonald's and he had to get a second job too and was still paying back the money on the contract.
For the advance.
Yeah. I was like,
You gotta get a job at McDonald's.
McDonald's and somewhere else just to
Man,
like.
if I was signed for $8 million, I did all this and run around the world. I'm just at the
I was like,
point.
bro, I don't know
I'm
how
not
you.
robbing the bank.
I don't know how you blew through 8. I don't know how you blew through 8.
Well, you know, the government gonna
he
take
invested.
that half your manager.
He
get
invested shit. See, a lot of people got a misconception about rich people, man. Like, a lot of these banks on my book for holding $250,000 of your money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if the bank fails tomorrow, you put $10 million there, they online will give you $250,000 back. So they spread their money around the different banks, right? And then the money that you got sitting, if that shit keeps sitting, you're gonna get motherfucking taxed on it. So you gotta invest in whatever. The best thing to do if you're a rich person, that's what people misconception. They're not ready to be rich because they don't even know what to do with that type of money.
Yeah.
Most rich people put that shit in the stock because you can have your money sitting in the stock. You can buy shares or not buy shares, but you can't get taxed for that money. If you want to withdraw it back out, you can withdraw it out. You can put $100 million on the stock market. They gotta give you every one of them bitches back if you don't buy no shares.
That's
It's
what
just sitting there.
Forex is teaching me.
Just sitting there.
You can literally put like 10K. Like you're saying, like, whether it's dirty or whatever, you really put 10K in that market.
Cause I always wondering, like, you hear the Forbes list, 50 million, 20 million. But where you can't have that shit, it'd be dumb to have it in one single bank.
Yeah.
If that bank crashes,
Oh,
they're gonna give you $250,000 back and you put 50 million. So where you spreading this money? You know what I'm saying? That's why I feel like why people ain't doing more philanthropy shit. You can write off the tax write.
I mean, a lot of people don't know. We're not taught this. It's like you gotta find
Shit,
out
these rich
everything
people know
going
this
on.
shit.
They was taught this when we was in elementary school.
Yeah, these rich
Cause I know,
motherfuckers
like,
shit.
when I was hearing it, it was like some type of, I don't know, some type of investor or something. She was on the Breakfast Club, and she was getting her kids to invest in stock when they was in elementary school. So, I mean, if you
That's
taught
smart.
real early, you know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't gonna have no problem. But
Yeah.
we taught, like, basically when we get it, you know what I'm saying? Not from no early age.
I'm on some self-learn shit and relearn shit.
Okay, I guess it's about time to wrap it up. So, I guess give your handles out and where they can look to.
Where we can find you at, man?
Y'all go ahead and follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Queen City Golden. That's Queen City Golden on Instagram and Twitter. You can also follow me on
What new projects coming out?
Oh, all bars, no gimmicks. Since I said it here, we gotta do it now. All bars, no gimmicks coming soon. Within a matter of weeks. Trunk it. Cover made by Embry with Upside Down 8. Shout out Young Rebel Squad. Shout out its_pronounced_buoy. Shout out at Young Rebel Squad. Shout out Go to Go Productions.
That's what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
shout out Millennial 90s. Shout out Golden.
If this guy won the Grammy, he ain't forget nobody. You know?
Alright, I guess that's gonna wrap it up. You wanna say anything, man?
Shit, man. Lyric, no pressure. Appreciate you coming through. Love having you.
Yes, sir.
Love the energy. Appreciate you coming through too. Y'all tune in with them, man.
And we go.
Alright, we out, man.